The boy suddenly noticed something strange. His older brother, who'd had a limp in his left leg for over 20 years, was now leaping on his right leg today. He instinctively asked his brother what was going on, but all his brother said was that he'd just woken up and must have missed seeing things. Right after that, his brother went back to hobbling around on his left leg again. But Jinshi was sure he hadn't made a mistake. Actually, he thought there was something off about his brother for a while now. Sometimes, his brother would even sneak out of the house quietly at night. That night, determined to get to the bottom of things, Jinshi waited until his brother got in bed and fell asleep. Then he pretended to doze off with his head on the desk. Only after the older brother was certain his little brother was sound asleep did he feel safe enough to leave the room. What he didn't know, though, was that Jinshi wasn't asleep at all. He quietly followed right behind him not long after. First, the older brother glanced around to make sure no one was there. Then, all of a sudden, the leg he'd been limping on was fine. He started striding forward with ease. This made Jinshi even more sure that something was wrong with his brother. He quickly hailed a taxi and tailed him. He followed until they reached a quiet alley with almost no one around, where he saw two guys who looked like troublemakers walk up to his brother and respectfully called him boss. And those two guys, they were the same cops who'd come to his house just a few days earlier. Turns out, those two cops had originally come to investigate his brother. Here's why. One rainy night, Jinshi had seen his brother get dragged into a car by a few men right in front of his eyes. After that, everyone in the family was heartbroken. But no one expected that 19 days after his brother went missing, he'd suddenly show up back home, like some kind of miracle.